ConsiderIt started when I became a stay-at-home mom, which was, I guess I worked as a nurse for 8 years, and then when I started having children, I was able to stay at home with them, which I think is so lucky. But I felt like I wanted to make sure I was still giving back to other people, which was something I loved to do when I was a nurse. And so when my first child became old enough to start to give back, I wanted to put things on his radar. So I thought it would be a good idea to try to get people around him to also be involved in giving back. And then the name ConsiderIt just sort of came to me because we can consider the difference we can all make if we all pitch in just a little bit. And as a stay-at-home mom, I don't have a lot of time to work a job or to put a lot into something, but this is really easy because we all pitch in and we all give back.
Well, when Jane first approached the board about ConsiderIt, we thought it was a great idea.
I thought we could have a drive at the preschool and everybody pitch in something, but have your child bring, tennis shoes to be recycled or canned goods to be put in the bin. And
we thought that she was being so compassionate and giving her time, and so we jumped on it. And I think maybe the first thing we did was the tennis shoes. The children were able to go into their closets and pull out tennis shoes, and we sort of made it a contest of giving back. But the children knew they were giving to people and that it was going to be recycled. Some of the rubber would be recycled, and then some may even go to children who didn't have shoes. So that was a lesson, hopefully, that they knew about people not having and something they could relate to directly.
Although my ConsiderIt calendar was for every other month, we started to add in other drives because it's really simple. And mothers at the preschool have volunteered to pick up the goods and, distribute them and take them where they need to go. And I couldn't do the whole thing by myself, even though it is simple. One person making one run and picking up things out of the bin one time is really a huge help, and that's all it takes.
What we're hoping from this is that parents are explaining to their children why they're doing it, and we're trying to explain that there are people that don't have as much as we do, and we can help. And then certainly what we're all trying to do now is talk about the environment.
It feels good. It really feels good. I would love for more preschools in the area to become involved. It's really simple. I have some friends who I've talked about it with, and one friend has really followed through, and they do the drives at First Baptist also.
Like everything, the earlier they can learn these qualities and these acts of kindness and giving to others, the better.
And so it's great. We've got 2 preschools up and running, and I've got some friends who've said they're interested in other parts of the country, actually. And I'd love for this just to spread, because the whole point is not for ConsiderIt to raise awareness. It's for everything to catch on and us to all take care of each other and give back.
And then I think the visual part of it, that they actually are bringing them in and putting them in the container that says ConsiderIt, I think that helps also.
Putting it on our children's radar all across the country would be the greatest thing for me, to think that I've had something to do with other children knowing that we have to take care of each other and we have to take care of our world. And that makes me feel good to know that I'm doing a little bit